Hello, everyone. Welcome to Work and Wallets. My name is Nomfundo, and today I am joined by my colleague Riba. We're going to be talking about something that every fund member should understand: the benefits you may have as part of your retirement fund. How are you, Riba?
I'm good, Nomfundo. How are you doing?
I am good.
Good. And we say may very intentionally because the important thing to remember is that you may have some of these benefits or you may not. They're not a one size fits all, they differ from one employer to another.
Exactly. So today we're going to be covering what benefits are typically linked to your retirement fund and the difference between approved and unapproved benefits, and also how to check what's personally catered for you.
Yes. Because when people think about retirement funds or pension or provident funds, they usually associate this with how life will be after retirement. However, some of these retirement funds may have additional benefits to them.
That's right, Ruba. Depending on what your employer has chosen, your fund membership may include things such as your retirement savings, your death benefits, your disability benefits, and your funeral benefits. And sometimes it may include additional protection cover. But here is the key thing to know: your employer decides on what benefits they might be included.
100%. Two people working for two separate institutions may have two different benefits.
So, Reba, let's talk about the most confusing thing that members get confused by easily: approved and unapproved benefits. How can you just simplify it for us so that we can have a clarity on what is approved and unapproved benefits?
Well, the easiest way to remember this is that approved benefits are regulated by the retirement fund, while unapproved benefits, though they are linked to your employer, are regulated by a different set of rules.
Also, remember, you need to know that approved benefits are governed by retirement fund legislation. That means they are regulated, protected, and managed under strict rules.
Yes, common approved benefits would include your retirement fund, which is your contributions plus your employer contributions. Then there's the death benefit, which is what gets paid to you and your family in the event of you passing away. Over and above that, you can also have disability benefits, which is what gets paid to you in the event of you being either medically boarded or unable to do your tasks. This can be paid as a lump sum or as an ongoing income up until the age of your retirement.
You know, Reba, the nice thing about approved benefits is that they have tax advantages, but with some formal processes like beneficiary nomination and trustee oversight.
There's still some value in having unapproved benefits in your overall financial plan. They are just simply regulated outside the retirement fund benefits.
For example, unapproved benefits may include or often include your funeral cover, your group life cover, that is an employer owned policy, and certain income protection.
These benefits are usually provided through an insurance policy linked to your employer.
Even though some unapproved benefits are paid through the fund to the insurer, that does not mean they are governed by the retirement fund legislation.
Because approved benefits and unapproved benefits behave differently when life happens.
And on the other hand, unapproved death benefits are paid directly according to the beneficiary note on your form. That's why it's very important for you to update your form each and every time you change your details.
Tax treatment may also differ. The forms that you complete, like your beneficiary nomination forms, may not be applied the same way for all your benefits.
And also, it's important to know what type of benefits you have, not to just know that you are covered.
So let's say this clearly because this is what causes the most confusion. Being part of a fund does not automatically mean that you have all the benefits that are available.
Also, you need to remember your employer chooses for you which benefits are offered and which is approved and unapproved, and the level of cover that you may get.
So if a colleague says they have a particular benefit that you may have not heard of, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're missing out on something. It just means that it's not part of your employer structure.
And also, members can check what type of benefits they have by going through their HR department to just consult and understand what cover they are given, and also read their benefit statement. It's very important to also read your welcome letter or membership certificate and your benefit fact sheets, because they give you clarity and understanding on what you are given.
And one shouldn't be afraid to ask, is this an approved or unapproved benefit? Is this part of an insurance policy or the retirement fund? Those type of questions provide the necessary clarity.
So, Reba, let's summarize about everything that we've spoken about today. We've learned that retirement fund can offer more than just retirement savings, and also benefits fall into approved and unapproved categories, and each type works differently with different rules, and your employer decides what benefits are included. And also, knowing what you have helps you to make better financial decisions.
Understanding your benefits isn't about memorizing rules. It's about knowing which benefits you have, where to look, and who to ask for information.
And also, remember, clarity today leads to confidence tomorrow. Thank you for listening to today's conversation. And if it raised a bit of questions, that's a good thing, because it means you are engaging with the conversation and your future financial savvy self. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. Until the next one, bye for now.